All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to some more There's Nothing Punny About America here in Civ 7. First things first, let me make sure everything's working here. Hello, mate. Hey, right back at you, buddy. All right, all right. What do we got going on today? Hey, Mauricio, what's up, my friend? Moreham, looking at a map for several hours, and we like each second of it. Aw, thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you hanging out and watching me stare at these maps. Technically, we're staring at the maps together. How are you? How you doing? All right. So, we are rolling with the Test of Time update here in Civ 7. We're playing as America and Ben Franklin. We have Great Britain on our doorstep. And anybody remembers last episode, all I want is Ada Lovelace to be my friend. And she absolutely hates my guts. I do not know why. But we're going to try to fix that. What else we got going on? Well, I also would absolutely love to found the city of New York, my home, where we're streaming from. But the game just does not want to give me New York. All right. Let's see. Now I do want to go for, overall I want to go for the economic achievement. And we got a couple things we're going for here, economically here. I think I have everything pinned that I really want to go for here. So, get 8 gold buildings, 7 trade routes, 18 resources, we have 8 already, and then try to get 10 specialists. So, let's see. Let's get it going. So we can grow Baltimore here. We don't have any resources here, but if we go out this way, it'll get us close to 1. So let's go with this. We can get rubies. Very nice. Oh, we have a bunch of gold. So let's get a brickyard going here. Do it right here. Get ourselves a nice little bonus. Let's get something going in Philadelphia. Oh, an altar. Absolutely, we want an altar. Do it right here. Ooh, we unlocked Bulgaria. Religion has always been a personal matter for the American people, but around city altars, crowds gather to share stories of past saints, and these shared stories form a new network of the faithful that seek to bring their vision to the halls of power. All right. We have a little bit more. Is there anything else we want to do? Let's take a look here. We're doing okay in science. We're majorly lacking in culture. Okay, is there any culture buildings we can purchase in the capital here? Nothing. Oh, you know, we also need some boaty boats. Some boaty boat faces. What do we got? Yeah, we don't have enough. All right, let's hold on to the gold for now. All right, let's go for... Oh, receive a free merchant when constructed. Oh, the Great Lighthouse. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we can get the amphitheater here. Let's do engineering. We can use the amphitheater. We got some production in DC. We can get more gold. Here we go. We can build the Oracle, get us some stuff. When gaining rewards from a narrative event, gain an additional 20 culture per age, plus 1 wildcard spot attribute. You know, we could really use a wonder. So, yeah, let's build it up here. How many turns is that going to take us? 11. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot this guy. This guy's not doing so great. Havana. Look at that. Havana. It's not happy with us. I wonder if... Let's send this guy out to the sea. Alright, and we'll go next turn. Yeah, we gotta get some boats and get this thing out of here. Alright. Let's see if we can have this guy hug the coast. And kind of get over here. Actually, no, what we're going to do is... You come up over here and rest. Let's heal you. Relationship with Ashoka, World Renouncer. Alright, is there anything we can do with you? You're probably not going to say yes to open borders. Kinder research. Yeah, why? Why you got to do all this stuff to me? Will you do a research collaboration? No. Oh, we completed a challenge. Oh, this is still in cooldown. Alright, so we'll hold on to what we got. Next turn. Now, I do have drops enabled still, so just as a reminder, if you're on Twitch, there is a drop that you get if you watch the stream for 15 minutes. You get a badge of some kind. And then if you subscribe to the channel on Twitch, there's another badge you can get. So I do have drops enabled, and there are 2 for Civ 7. The games I play rarely have drops. It's playing grand strategy map games. They tend not to give out drops on Twitch. So, such a rarity that I get to say drops are enabled for the stream. Alright. Oof. A lot of soldiers moving around.
A tooth for a tooth.
What do we got here? Damn, we got a lot of policy slots. +1 culture from specialist, +1 maintenance. +1 happiness. +1 happiness maintenance on specialist. Okay, but I don't know if there's anything I want to take out. Yeah, we had honor in here because independent powers are attacking us like crazy. Oh man, ethics though. We could use the culture. Let's try it. Let's try it. we got one culture point from it. Ada Lovelace is attempting to hinder your civics study. You are killing me. Yeah, we're gonna spend the influence. I don't want you to ruin my culture here. I think this special relationship is not special. Fortunately. What can we get for American Foundation here? Yeah, we need to start fixing up our military. Let's do it, because I feel like we're close to being declared on here. Ugh, what is this? Oh boy. Okay. Well, luckily we do have some money. We have a general here. So let's move you in here. Let's get this guy to join up with the commander. Get another here. Maybe a chariot. Gets us 30 attack. And then we'll be able to build one more. How many archers do we have? We can fit 3 more units in here. We'll put the chariot in there. We have this spearman. So you start heading up that way. Yeah, let's build another archer. And you can start heading up this way. This way, we'll have 2 spearmen, a chariot, and an archer. Oh, I thought maybe we had an unused point. Okay. What do we got? Okay, so this guy is healed up. So you head back out on the seas here. Oh boy. We might need... Maybe I should not have changed our policy to get the one culture. Yikes. Can we change it? No, please. I didn't mean to change it. Oh, crap. Okay. After the rains, harder and heavier than before, unusual verdure covers the fields. Rat and mice follow, and farmers who smiled at their earlier fortune now crease their brows in frustration. And worse, at the fringes of the land, illness spreads. Alright, so we got our crisis here. +2 science on science buildings in infected settlements, but -4 gold on science buildings. Yikes. +5 happiness on altars in infected settlements with -10 gold. Okay. We'll go with prognosis. Right? We're good with happiness. We'll see how much that ruins us here. Yeah, we didn't lose too much. Hey, Joe Melton, what's up? What's up, my friend? What's up, Ham? The first video game I ever remember playing is Civ 3 with my dad. Oh, nice. Haven't played in years, but I have fond memories. Yes. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, Civ. That's one of the things that's just so cool about Civ. It goes so far back. I probably didn't want to do that. That everybody has a childhood Civ memory. Like, I have a very fond memory of Civ 1 when I was a kid. I absolutely love Civ 1, but I had borrowed it from a friend. So when I got Civ 2, I owned it, and I played that game into the ground. Alright. We'll put the spearman out here. Alright, we'll leave the general there because we still... Actually, what are the bonuses that we're getting with this guy? So units can move after unpacking. Yeah. +2 combat strength for land units within the command radius. Oh, when defending. Okay. So if we move these guys up here, I wonder if... Oh, we're going to be out of turns there. Yeah, and then we'll move these guys here. Luckily, we got some walls there. And we are going to leave this guy here. Now, where's the place that we're suzerain of? Yeah, what are we getting from you? Grow growth of a city-state. It can generate food. It generates additional 15 food per turn. Okay. Yeah, we can levy their units. Alright, let's promote growth for them. Is there another one we have? No. We just have the one. Alright, alright. Alright, we can grow this city. Ooh. So we have silver this way. There's some silk this way. Oh, here we go. We got limestone over here. Let's do that. Let's do food. I think we need more growth here. Ah, yes. Honor. We're getting honor back. +3 combat strength against independent powers. Oof. Well, they're not really under threat. Come on now. All right, so you rest. All right. You take that guy. There we go. You take out the commander. You go take these guys. You know, I wonder. Let's move this guy out one, yeah, and then we can get one attack from you. Goodbye, Commander. Alright, we get another specialist, which we need. But I can also try to go grab these resources. Yeah, let's grab this. Because Great Britain is going to come grab that land. We might be able to get this oracle. That's kind of exciting. Alright, let's move you out here so that everybody's in the radius. You move that way. You get them. Oh, nice. You come up here. Let's have you fall back into the city and rest yourself up. Yeah, and you go back into the city here. What is this? Oh, a merchant. Okay. Yeah, you know, we really need that. Let's purchase a merchant. We could also use a settler, to be honest. Damn. Alright. Alright, alright. How many more turns do we have this turn? We're 72% there. Oh, the Antiquity Age will end at turn 140. Okay, and we're at 101. Alright. Ah, here we go. Get us some silver. Alright, we have a merchant here. We could try to get one of those things. So go to Leeds. What do we have? Oh, we don't have Jade. Oh, no. Give me the merchant back. Here we go. Actually, this would be good. Where's Where are you, I have no idea. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my god, this whole time I was like, I thought we had a second city-state. Literally staring me in the face. Hey, Andre Belarus, hello. Greetings, Sam. Civilization 1 was my first strategy game. And it left a deep impression on me. Yes! Cheers to that, fellow Civ 1 player. It was the beginning. It was the beginning. Thanks to it, I fell in love with the grand strategy genre. Then came the Total War series, then Mount and Blade, and finally the pinnacle of Maslow's hierarchy, the games from Paradox Development. Yeah, I know. I think every Paradox player began as a Civ player, right? It's just kind of a rite of passage. Let's go to here. I mean, honestly, would we have Paradox if there was no Civ? That's the interesting question. How many of the developers at Paradox fell in love with the genre through Civ? Sorry, I like Civ 4 most. Oh, yeah. Do you know, it's so funny how everybody has, like, their favorite Civ, right? And I think Civ 4 is a big one. And it's funny because Civ 4, of all the Civs, is the one I remember the least. And that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it or anything, but I mean, I remember Civ 4, but I don't remember enough. I remember the leader for America was FDR, which was kind of cool. That was like a departure. But Civ 4 is a lot of people's favorite one. It was good. Hey, Ham, how's it? Oh, hey, Java. Java, what's up? What's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you doing, my friend? I mean, honestly, I think that my favorite Civ is Civ 2. But I know that I should never go back and play Civ 2 because it's just going to be bad. In terms of, like, modern gaming. But in my head, Civ 2 is, like, the perfect game. And that's how I want to keep it in my head. Alright. Yeah, where's all this from? Laventa. Okay, yeah, if we could just befriend these guys. Stop attacking us. Now, I would like to put a city down here. Or a town, at least. I mean... The foreign settlement in London's lost access to pearls. And it is no longer shipping over your trade route. Oh, did we already have a trade route going with them? Civ 3 as a kid. It seemed like the future's future. Yeah. I remember absolutely loving Civ 3. And I think it was largely because I love Civ 2 so much that when I saw that there was a Civ 3, I was like, oh, hell yeah. It's on. But then again, I feel like I played every Civ game to no end. There we go. And yet, I think I don't remember any of them enough. Oddly. Alright, let's stay back here. You heal up. Army Commander, you chill. Let's have you fall back here. Alright, you guys can stay alert again. Hey, Jack, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you. How's it going?
I count the grains of sand.
Ah, we got the oracle.
Measure the sea. I understand the speech of the dumb and hear the voiceless.
There we go. I love these things. These little, like, wonders animations. All right. And what did we get? What did we get? Oh, wild card. Okay. +1 culture per age on the palace and city halls. Yeah, what are the trade routes? So we have one. Got New York yet? Nope. Nope. But we haven't tried creating a new city yet. So, but soon we're gonna. Yeah, I know. I realized that as I clicked it. Wildcard means you could have put it on any of them. I know. I realized it right after I clicked it. I was like, do you ever do that where you're like your finger starts moving and you're like, no, don't do that as you're clicking? That was me. That was me. All right, so we have this trade route going. I want to make sure that, because it said we're not getting pearls anymore, so we're just getting tin. Okay. So when this trade route is done, it might not be the best route for us. All right, so in DC, I would like to get as much as I want these two things, we need to get some boats going. So build us a boat. All right, yeah, you fall back because you're hurting. My biggest issue with Civ was the ages went by too quickly, so I always made it so the research speed was super slow. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like see, it's been so long since I've done a full Civ 7 run. Forget how long it really takes. Like, the last time I played before this was that Firaxis Feature Workshop, and we really only got, like, 2 episodes in on that. So, this is going to be the first full run in a while. I hope your next settlement will be New York. Thank you, but I'm glad that Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are already on the map. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Pennsylvania represented in this one. Look at that. We got both of Pennsylvania's major cities. I haven't even got New York yet. Oh, look at this. Look at Bradford. Oh, man. Okay, well, Great Britain is kind of done up here. They're not going to be able to move down unless they can move through here and get somebody down there. So we need to build a settlement here. So they have basically the 5, unless they start expanding elsewhere. Hey, Hammy and the Cuts. What's up? What's up? Happy Friday, friends. Yes, happy Friday to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, yeah, let's have everybody heal up. You join into the commander. Now, what do I need to befriend these guys? How much more do we need? We we need about 60 some odd more. Today feels like it's dragging a bit. But our section was the highest performing this month.
Perfection
Oh,
is
so they
achieved,
catered us barbecue and
not when there is
gave us a
nothing more
long
to
lunch.
add,
Damn.
but when there is
Not
nothing
bad, not
left to
bad.
take away.
Barbecue for lunch and extra time to eat it. Oof. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Well done. Hey, DeWolfie, what's up? What's up? Or having to tab out while playing Dark Souls, and it only so happens when you click back in, you make an attack command on Andre. Very important Smith, who aggroes and attacks. Also, good morning. Yes, good morning. Very specific. Sounds like you're talking from experience there. I'm sorry, my friend. That sounds rough. That sounds rough. Oh, let's do, yeah, +3 combat strength on naval units. I think we're going to need this because our other ships got demolished. What do we get with this? +4 gold. Let's put it in Philly. So, kind of hoping to explore this land down here. How's Ada and Benny Franklin's contentious love life going? Ooh, contentious as ever. Look at it. She is not happy. And I don't know what I did. What did I do? I don't want to go to war with the person in the north of me here. How about some open borders? Yeah, no? Okay. I'm just gonna keep bugging you for open borders until you say yes. Oh, I gotta go, but I'll watch the VOD. See y'all later. Oh, alright, Jabba. Thanks for stopping in to say hi, as always. I'll see you next time, my friend. Alright, go join up with our commander. I was just about to fight the final boss of the game and needed the upgrades he provides. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is rough. That is rough. What the hell? Right? Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got going. So we got some available stuff. Crabs. +1 food on warehouse buildings. Alright. We can't set that anywhere. Alright. More contention, less love. Yep. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. Wealth flows through the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment, economic security. All right. We got ourselves an economic point. So +2 gold per age for every trade route, or +2 gold for every tech and civic mastery completed in an age. Ooh. I kind of want to take this one. +2 gold for every tech and civic mastery completed in an age. I feel like we could do that. Let's do that. I know, right? Talking about stumbling on the finish line. That deserves a save scum right there. That's a save scum if I've ever heard one. Look at these ships the size of volcanoes. R.I.P. to Wolfie. Yeah, I feel that. I was always, I swear I didn't mean to steal that person in Skyrim, though sometimes I did, in fact, mean to steal the thing. Yeah. Oh my god, when it comes to any Bethesda game, I used to do that in Fallout all the time. And just like, oh, look at that, and then I just click, and I'm like, ah, damn it. Now this whole city is trying to kill me. All right, let's get the amphitheater. Here's +2 gold. Trade routes cannot be plundered. All districts in the city that are adjacent to coast and eligible for walls receive a wall. Ooh. Actually, let's try to do this. Yeah, and we'll put it up here. Yeah, we'll put it right on the border there with Great Britain. Because Great Britain, you're making me nervous. You are making me nervous. Okay, what about this guy? Because we're about to approach Blackbeard's borders there. Can we get some open borders? Ah, nice. Okay, good. Hey, we got a boat finally. All right, let's go out this way. Ooh. There we go. Take it to them. All right, you go join up with our little commander. Commander, you stay frosty.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty should be formed in companies.
Okay. Oh, plus 30% production towards training infantry and ranged units. Ah, I would love to replace something. But what do you replace? Yeah. I would love to put this in and then just build a whole round of units. I think maybe we get rid of ethics for now. Let's put drills in, expand the military. Yeah, and she... Oh my god. It was only a sweet roll. Oh no. And the plate it stood on and everything else on the table and the room. Don't worry about it, Mr. Guard. Seriously though, like, to have the whole end of the game ruined because of a sweet roll. Oh, I feel for you, my friend. I feel for you. Hey, Maximilian. Hello, hello. Champions of Europe. Olympiacos BC. Champions of Europe Olympiacos. Oh, what is that? Is that basketball? Because I know it's not soccer. Ready to face the NBA team whenever they want. Oh, basketball. Okay. But they stopped doing that after losing 2 games against EuroLeague teams. Oh, did they used to play each other? That's interesting. Ah, congratulations, my friend. Very cool. Very cool. Champions of Europe. Nice. Spent I don't know how long trying to scheme a way to colonize Australia in my Colombia run, only to discover that some of the western coastal states in South America have lead and gold. Ah, now I'm staring threateningly in Peru's direction. Venezuela might be off the hook for a little while. Ooh, haha, there you go. Yeah, just kind of that's how you win a war. Redirect the aggressors somewhere else. We can get one more settlement here, although we're not even at our cap right now. Citizenship, organized military. Ooh, -1 maintenance on units would be nice. Oh, +1 resource capacity in settlements with a gold building. Yeah, let's do American Foundation. Let's move up this way. I couldn't figure out... How to get lead for skirmish infantry. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you don't have it, you don't have it. It's kind of like sulfur. Like, oh man, when you don't have it, you don't have it. It's a resource you end up going to war for if you have to. Wait, now, what happened to... I thought we had another... Yeah, I thought we had... Oh, the archer. Oh, the archer isn't in there. That's what happened. Okay. Basketball club. Yeah. Okay. Our 4th EuroLeague title. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations. I did try to get you to Google EuroLeague, but you were refusing to do so. Yeah, I was kind of busy streaming. But congrats, my friend. Very cool. I usually go after Venezuela for the sulfur, but Chile has been protecting them for a while this run. Oh, no. I was going to try colonizing, but by the time I could, everything was claimed. Man. Yeah, it's hard to get into that colonization game in South America if you're not Chile or Argentina. Usually the minute you get one of them to renounce their claims through war, Great Britain just swoops right in there and takes it. Manchester, part of the British Empire, is overflowing with valuable commodities and 2 resources. Thriving markets are a sign of thriving societies. To strengthen our own, we should dispatch a merchant to negotiate a trade agreement. Okay. Well, oh man, we got a lot of gold. Okay. Let's purchase another merchant. And we got gold, so... Let's get a sawmill going here. Baltimore, what do you got for us? Let's get you doing a brickyard. We probably can't afford anything for Philly. Yeah. Ooh. Someday I will have a revenge in Dark Souls. You know, I've never played Dark Souls. Wanted to try it. Especially, like, right when the PS5 came out and they had that one Dark Souls that was supposed to, like, be the best PS5 game in the early part of the life. But I never ended up getting it. Fournier MVP. Amazing French player, well French father, Algerian mother. Oh, I like him already. Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Who'd they defeat? All right. I want to defeat this boat. He keeps getting away from me. There's a big controversy on who deserved the MVP between our 2 players, Fournier and Peters. And although Peters was amazing at the Final Four, Fournier is truly a leadership figure in the club. Cool, cool. Very interesting. So, our advisor was saying Manchester. Alright, well, go to Manchester. Let's see. We need 7 trade routes to get Silk Roads. We do need a lot more gold buildings. We're getting there with the resources, though. If you want the experience of beating your head against a brick wall without beating your head against a brick wall, then Dark Souls is the perfect fit. I certainly hope you've left a review that says that somewhere, because that's perfect. That's selling the game right there. I mean, honestly, that's what Paradox games sound like sometimes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of going for. I'm researching Civilizing Mission for the Panama Canal now. Oh, should hopefully have that built within 10 years. Nice. Then I might push for a power block. Yeah. Especially now in 1.13, having those canals are kind of nice. So much so that they added a new canal. Yeah, let's get you closer. I don't really know if I need to, but... Yeah, I thought you would like Fournier. You played 3 years for the New York Knicks. I was wondering if that's who that was, because the name sounded familiar. I thought that was a former NBA player. I'm not a Knicks fan, but... still kind of know the players that come and go. Our rivals in Marian Empire have plans drawn up to and work begun on the World Wonder Bistro. The very same as what we're building in Washington, D.C. They say hard work is its own reward, but let's try for a wonder too. Well, I hope we get it first. I support the person for whom the eras in civilization change too quickly. I also set the technology research speed to the slowest. Yeah, if you really want to really settle into a game, that's kind of what you got to do. Okay, +2 resource capacity in the city. Oh, nice. Doesn't consume an open slot. But we already have this one. So let's see what's going on in this guy's land here. Those AI units getting very close to your border, though. Which ones? Which one? Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, Ada Lovelace is not fond of us. So... Oh, here we go. I finally can attack this damn boat. There are more teams in New York? Yes, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. Pretty much in every sport in the United States, New York has 2 teams. Pretty much all of them. Alright, so let's just keep you here. Oh, look at this. I should come back and get this boat. Oh, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton. Hello, hello. How are you, my friend? I learned something new in Vicky 3. Oh, nice. What did you learn? What did you learn? Kill rate is broken. Oh, really? I don't know about this. Tell me about that. It just doesn't do anything. Oh, no. Really? I wonder if that's a 1.13 thing or one of the hot fixes. All right, let's get a trade route going here. You know, it's interesting that it was telling me to do... What trade routes do we have going right now? Yeah, it's interesting it's telling me to do... Manchester. I feel like it would have been better off somewhere else. Yeah, New York is not very good in the NFL. Yeah. No, not very good at the moment. Alright, we'll put these guys here. Oh! We unlock Ming. The American luxuries are the envy of the world. Its residents simply refer to it as the center of the world. Bright, shining. One need not step outside its limits. The world is here if one has silver. Then plus 10% gold. And then that one we can't do anything with. Probably in the NBA too. Not so much the NBA. The New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals. It's actually some very exciting times for basketball in New York right now. The whole city is kind of buzzing. I think they are decent in the MLS. Not so much. There's been better days for both New York teams in the MLS. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get through this guy, just get home now. Oh god. The Conquest expansion for Civilization 3 offered additional opportunities to enjoy the earliest eras. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that far back. See, that's the thing. All the past games, there comes a point where I'm just like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember enough. It's funny, before Civ 7 came out, somebody had done a video where they just played through every Civ game, and it was fantastic. And I was like, oh my god, now I remember this game through each one. The houses of healing, normally places of quiet whispers and muffled footfalls, overflow. The sick and dying stumble or are carried toward already overcrowded halls. Eventually, the healers seal the doors. Some new evil grips the land. Caught a clip of the Majority Report the other day where Emma Vigeland and Zoran are gushing about New York sports. It was cute. Yeah. Man, Knicks fans have something they haven't had in a very long time, and that's hope. They're doing very well. They're doing very well. The Pele days. Oh, yeah. The Pele days. Yeah. Those were good New York soccer days. I mean, New York has had some good days in MLS, mainly from the Red Bulls. And, you know, as much as it pains me to say, the Blue Smurfs of City do have a title. So there have been good days for New York and MLS, just not in recent days. Hey, J-Makers, what's up, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Let's see, +5 happiness and altars with infected summons, but -10 gold. Well, we can afford the gold. +5 happiness in infected settlements with a commander stationed, but -5 in settlements with no altar. Oh. But -5 in settlements with no altar. I'm pretty sure I have an altar in all my settlements, so we should take that. But now, let me make sure we do have an altar everywhere. Oh, then, yeah, let's set one there. And Pittsburgh should have one. Yes, it does. Okay. Ah, with cotton. But we'll put it there because we can't do anywhere else. Oh, New York is good right now in lacrosse. Oh, nice. Good to know. Well, I gotta start brushing up on my lacrosse. Yeah, Major League Lacrosse. Oh, very cool. Oh, no. Goodbye, Bodie McBoatface. You served us well. Oh my god, they let our boat live.
At a distance have every man's wish on board.
We gain access to the Great Lighthouse. Okay. We are at the top of European competitions in football, real football, basketball, volleyball, and water polo. We're also decent in handball. Wait, who? Olympiacos? Is at the top of European competition in football? Both Olympiacos water polo teams, men and women, are at the semifinals. Inshallah, 2 more European titles. Interesting. Oh, Premier League lacrosse is actually super good fun to watch. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. I think the New York lacrosse team plays at Red Bull Arena, right? Or Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated Arena. Wait, what should I do here? Oh, well, you know, let's complete engineering, get a mastery in engineering. Because we'll get that bonus for it. And let's head that guy up there. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's try to get back home here. Guess we play Champions League year in and year out. Oh, you mean you're just in the Champions League? I mean, okay. As for water polo, as I said, both the men's and women's teams are in the semifinals. Very nice. The stadium is also getting upgraded to 50,000 feet since our current one is packed. Nice, nice. Ah, who have we met here? Very cool, very cool. We have the influence here, so let's do a friendly greeting. And let's improve trade relations. Although I could have started befriending them. Oh, damn, I missed our break. I hope I did. Oh, I didn't fully miss it. Okay. So we're about to get hit by ads. So we do need to take a quick 90-second break, pay homage to the gods of ads. So we don't have to watch ads during gameplay. So 90 seconds and we will be right back. All right, and we're back, All right. Soon we will sell more tickets than Chelsea. You and the accountants are very happy about that one. Doing very well. Made an EU5 project similar to my Vicky 3 project. Oh, and finding out some cool stuff there too. Very nice, very nice. So you're going through the game files on that one? It's very hard, almost impossible to win the Champions League nowadays. when you have super teams. Yeah. Although the whole super team thing is interesting this year, considering, you know, as big a club as Arsenal is, they aren't backed by oil like PSG is. It's kind of crazy to think of PSG as a super team, because they spent so many years not as a super team. We need specialists. We do need specialists. But resources, you know? You know what I mean? And this is going to be taken at some point. And I want to get this. So let's take this. Oh, damn. I guess I misunderstood the map there. So she already has that. Okay. Oh, God. She's killing me. Alright. Yeah, I don't have any more slots. I don't know why it's telling me to look at that. Alright, let's go back. Well, actually, yeah, let's search. Let's tread lightly with this guy. Alright. It has created a super team indeed, backed by oil, backed by a sovereign nation's wealth fund. Remember when we were discussing Abramovich ruining football? Very rich Russian oligarch. Ah, here we go. We got Bistra here. So we should be getting some free walls out of this. And that gives us 2 wonders.
The whole wild woods are teeming with the sweet breath of the morn.
Oh. We got a tradition. +1 research capacity in settlements with a gold building. Yep. Plus 25% influence towards initiating endeavors. +1 gold from active endeavors you started or supported. What do we want to replace though? Yeah, we didn't end up really using drills at all. So let's take this. And we'll just do that for now. Now we have entire sovereign nations' wealth funds. Not even Abramovich can compete with that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. We've had nations doing this for a long time. I mean, Citigroup is the same thing. As much as people like to pretend like Manchester City is, you know, just earns its money from football. They do not. Conversation steadily slows over the state dinner. Someone is scraping their utensils along a plate. An American envoy. Dignitaries shudder at the sound, only to gasp when he asks for extra sauce. And the final insult, the American asks in a loud voice, "When are we going to finally sign this thing?" Americans are bold, brash, but they have much to learn about diplomacy. This boldness is their strength. They break the cage of pompous pretension. Oh yeah, we want that economic point. Is it possible to find envoys who know how to eat properly? Now let's take that one. And then, plus 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. That's not bad. +1 gold on resources in towns, +2. No, we'll take this one. Oh, we got some XP. I thought Ada had finally settled down, but I see that England remains true to form. Yep, nope. It's not settled down. It's putting all her troops on the border here. Though she does seem to be blocked in into the north part of the well, not really an island, but she seems to be blocked in there. I need to make another settlement down here. Um... Oh yeah, let's do some syncretism. In DC here. Oh, let's finally get the amphitheater going. So we can get the most culture from here. So let's do that. Yeah, we can't do anything there. Yeah. Rich douches ruin everything. I know, right? It's like the mantra of our time. All right, let's just automate this guy now. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Can we get this guy back home? We're almost there. Oh. What's that guy doing out there? Gonna send this whole army to go get that guy. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to unpack. Yep, city, PSG are the same. Yep. Extra sauce on everything. Hell yeah. Alright. Wait, did you send Witkoff and Kushner as your envoys? I hope not. Certainly hope not. Alright. Yeah, let's deploy. Goodbye. Oh, whoops. Alright. Well, we got a lot of gold. I gotta remember to keep spending here. Yeah, let's buy a settler. Oh wait, purchase. Yeah, let's purchase a settler. Oh shoot, I should have purchased stuff elsewhere. Erg. Erg, erg, erg. Alright. Oh. Where are we going? Where are we growing? Yeah, there's no resources I'm necessarily getting. Oh, we can get pearls over here. So why don't we build a farm here? Oh, we might not be able to go out that way, though. Alright, so we could start... See, one thing I miss about previous civs is you could bring a boat into a city and to protect it. Alright, well, let's heal the boat. Let's heal you. Oh, whoops. I should have done that. There we go. You go in there. And you go back in there. And where are we going to send this guy? Yeah, I suppose we can send them here. And if we ever incorporate we'll have a nice little plot of land here. So, yeah, why don't you go down that way? And you go lead the way for them, and let's build another unit. Another spearman. What can we build here? Yeah, we still need... Oh, we still need a granary here. God. And let's do the brickyard. Alright. Will he get New York this time? Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, I didn't think of it. Yeah, will I do it? I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna say no, so that the game is like, ha, I'm not gonna give you what you want. You get New York. Nice. Okay, so you go back into the city here. The EuroLeague is basically what the Premier League did. It took the best teams in Europe and removed them from FIBA's control. The FIBA has been moaning since. They are now in cooperation with the NBA trying to steal the competition. Interesting. Alright, now you guys sleep here. I'm pretty happy, though, that, like, with my family, there's a growing baby boom happening in the U.S. Wait, what? I'm pretty happy, though, that, like, with my family, there's a growing baby boom happening in the U.S. Is there? That's interesting. I was not aware. The NBA wants to get PSG and Milan to create basketball teams. Inshallah, most teams have committed renewing their contracts. Only Real Madrid are a problem. Wait, create basketball teams where? In the United States? Because I don't think... Pretty sure the NBA doesn't want to expand anymore because they're kind of at capacity. Because they can't add any more games into the schedule, so... creating more teams would expand the schedule. Yeah, we're gonna incorporate these guys. They want to do NBA Europe. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. We need more gold buildings. Yeah, let's do food. Oh, we're going to assign a policy. Yeah, we'll do emissaries. How many more turns? We got 20 more turns for this era. U.S. fertility rate fell to 1.58. There's no baby boom. Yes, I think he was joking. Yes, Millennial and Gen Z generations are flipping the script. Lots of colonizer babies on the way. Whoops. Guess all that propaganda backfired. Sorry, Israel, you won't get your idiocracy after all. Yeah, I mean, I think many people are not having kids considering the world is in shambles. Franklin the Inventor. Franklin arranges each month for inventors from around the realm to assemble in the amphitheater to showcase their latest work. Build an academy. Or plus 50 happiness toward the next celebration. Huh. Or we get one scientific... Yeah, no, we'll do this and get the scientific attribute point when we do that. Alright, we got the amphitheater. So let's build this lighthouse, because we need a gold building. Oh, God, come on. Another person who's going to mess with us. You go down here. You skipped it, but I said that the NBA wants to do NBA Europe. Yeah, no, I read it. I said that. I read that chat. And license the teams here, yeah. Interesting. Aggregate. Yeah, U.S. fertility sucks, but it's not
Perfection is achieved, not when there is
the
nothing more to
whites
add,
anymore.
but when there is nothing left
Yeah.
to take
Wait,
away.
J-Makers, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I had 5, but I'm the kind of person... I'm the kind of person people like Elon wish would have less kids and not more. Gotta outpopulate the techno-fascists. That's a plan right there. Gotta make sure we outpace Elon Musk. I don't know if I have the stamina to outpace Elon Musk in that way. Yeah, let's grab this silver. And then military training or mathematics. We'll go with military training. Is this guy really going to chase after me? Can we get some open borders, please? Thank you. Let's run away. It's okay, nobody's crucifying you. Maybe I didn't hear it, my bad. Yeah, no worries. Alright, let's go after this boat. Alright, so we're building that lighthouse there. Let's get one more boat here. Let's get a couple more things elsewhere. Let's get ourselves a fishing quay. And then one more in Philly. Yeah, we'll get that saw pit. Eventually, I really do feel like we gotta get some walls going. We could use more ranged units. A ballista. We don't have one. So let's make it. Yeah, you know, I haven't set a focus on any of these. I find it good news because the boomer era is definitely over. Yeah, it's definitely over. That's for sure. I don't think that era is coming back. It's not time to get Civ 7 ideas in my head. It's time to double down and binge watch the World Cup. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the World Cup and these nighttime streams. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta sit down and look at the World Cup schedule and then figure out how I'm streaming through the World Cup.
Affirmation or integration of concepts, symbols, or practices of one tradition into another.
I will have to realign my sleeping schedule for American time zone. Hey, I do that every 4 years for the World Cup. What new one do we have here? Games are 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. my time. Oof. Yep. That's, yeah, that's a tough one. Ah, here we go. Okay. The American people have changed, adapting to a new age. Because of your leader and civilization, you may select one element from an associated civ to become part of America, or reflect inward and strengthen your own traditions instead. So, let's see. Oh, hey, Paisley Trees. Hello, hello. Glad to see you streaming Civ 7. Yes, yes. Definitely good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we're doing Civ 7 on Fridays for some time until I finish the run here. Anybody... oh, oops. What did I do? Shout out. Paisley Trees. Anybody looking to watch some amazing CivVII content, check out Paisley Trees, the resident CivVII expert. Good to have you, my friend. How you doing? Let's see. What can we do here? So we could get this infantry unit +2 combat strength if adjacent to another one. It's always nice. The Acropolis, the Parthenon, Odeon. I'm good. Excited to see what you pick here. Yeah, I know, right? The thing that I'm so bad at is in every game I'm so indecisive. So I'm always like, oh, I don't want to make decisions. The Legion is always a very good one too. So the Forum, we are behind in culture. +1 culture for every tradition in the government. And then we can eventually get the Temple of Jupiter. +3 happiness. +1 culture adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. The military units, I mean, are always nice, but... Although then there is the Parthenon. +3 culture, +2 influence is placed on rough terrain. Actually, we got a lot of rough terrain. +1 culture adjacency for wonders, and then the Odeon. I think we're going to go with this, because we could really use the Parthenon to catch up in culture here. On the flip side, it's nice when decisions matter. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, it is true. What's worse is when you're playing a game and you're like, oh, I'm making these decisions, and clearly it's just to appease me because nothing matters. I hate games like that. And I hate it when you're playing a game like that and then you don't realize it until well into the game and you're like, oh, I've been putting all this time and consideration into something that means nothing. All right, we're going with this. Yes, select it. Will Greece's infrastructure carry the American Empire through the Antiquity Age? Well, I mean, we only got, what, like 17 turns left in the Antiquity Age, so I certainly hope we don't not make it through the Antiquity Age at this point. Let's get ourselves an organized military. Yes, yes, yes. Give us the Parthenon. Where are we going to put it? Is the question. We got a wonder right here. Oh, but poops on us. I need to put it in a place that doesn't have anything yet, because I want to group it together. Oh. Yeah, I got nothing right here, and here's, we got, Viscera here. Excellent, yes. So we'll put it right there. Oh, run away! Why are they chasing me? Yeah, like the honor system in Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, changed nothing about the end game. Really? Oh my god. That's good to know, because I really love that game, but I didn't finish it. And I was taking a lot of time and care with everything I chose in that. So if I ever go back, good to know. The honor system, you know, just get through it. Yeah, what, oh man, I feel like there's a game I was playing recently where it had all these choice options, and eventually I was like, I don't think this matters. I think I'm being led to the same thing no matter what. I think it was a console game of some kind. They usually are. Alright, let's keep this thing on the road. Have you ever seen the show Taskmaster? For some reason I feel like you'd enjoy it. Taskmaster. It sounds familiar, but I can't picture what it is. Oh, is that kind of reality game show that with Alan Cumming? Is that what that is? I was watching a bit of another Vicky 3 streamer doing a Hail Columbia run today. It looks really cool. Yeah, Hail Columbia is a lot of fun in that one. Highly recommend. Oh wait, I think we were talking about that last session, right? Yeah. It's an excellent mod. Speaking of mods, I've never really tried any of the Civ mods. I need to become a little bit more versed with those. Oh, here we go. Let's go down this way. We got a little bit of money here. Yeah, I don't much care for the railroaded games. Yeah. Like, don't ask me to make choices if you know they don't matter. Like, it's like when my kid is like, I'm hungry, and I'm like, do you want this? No. Do you want this? No. Do you want this? No. And I go through like 4 things, and then finally they're like, I want crackers. And I'm like, why didn't you just tell me you wanted crackers to begin with? Why did you make it seem like I had some input in this at all? That's what railroaded games feel like. Oh, I've been meaning to watch Taskmaster. I want to see the Jason Mantzoukas on it. Oh, nice. Oh my god, you need Civ mods. Yeah. See, I don't know what in every game, this game, Paradox games, I like, you know, checking out the mods, but I never end up playing with any mods regularly. That's why I prefer something that's like a total conversion mod. Like if I'm going to use a mod, I want my whole run to be about that mod. That's why I tend not to use mods that are like, oh, it changes the UI a little bit. Because I'm like, if I'm going to use a mod, I want to be knee deep in a mod. Taskmaster is a quasi game show originally from the UK, but has great theater kid energy, which I figured you'd enjoy. Ah, you have piqued my interest, sir. You have piqued my interest. All right, let's put this slow-moving guy here, and then we'll just alert them. Oh, yeah, there we go, finally. All right, you wait for these guys to get there. Speaking of Vicky 3, I have a decent plan to make a landowner first run that isn't a meme slavery one. Should be fun. Oh, what country is it going to be with? I'm hungry often translates to I want something sweet in kid speak. Oh my god, DeWolfie, you know all too well. You know all too well. Yeah. Now sometimes the food isn't actually sweet, but it's still a snack. Like, I'm hungry. It's never I'm hungry. I want a well-balanced meal, Father. May I please have a well-balanced meal? Like, yes, my child. I shall go make you a well-balanced meal right now. Ooh, run away. You are not prepared for that fight. Ooh, I hope this works. There we go. And now heal. I feel like it's more like when I tell my daughter, do you want to leave in 1 minute or 2 minutes? Yeah. Do you do that thing where you like give them a timer and it's totally an arbitrary timer? You're like, all right, we're going to bed in 10 minutes. And then 3 minutes later, you're like, 2 minutes left. I can't wait, or no, I can't wait. I hope, I fear the day when my kids actually have a sense of time. All right, okay, this damn well better be New York. If this isn't New York, I'm gonna grumble and make another city later. Cleveland? We have Cleveland before New York City? That's just a travesty. The only person who would be happy that there is a Cleveland before New York City is LeBron James. I can't think of anybody else. or maybe Trent Reznor. LeBron James and Trent Reznor. Those are the only people happy that Cleveland is here before New York. I'm certainly not. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. That was KSP for me. The graphics mods alone totally changed the feel of the game. I didn't mess too much with mods before that. That really opened the floodgates for me. Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta be better with mods. I gotta give them more of a go. Yeah, my daughter is obsessed with popsicles. Oh yeah, we get the fruit juice only ones. But yeah, she got a sweet tooth for real. Oh yeah. We went through the popsicle phase for quite a bit. I always had to make sure I had a fresh supply of popsicles in the freezer. Same thing. We tried to get like the healthy ones, so we were like, "Oh, it's okay. They're healthy." Oh hell yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't think I have a sense of time, but I definitely cannot be fooled into thinking 2 minutes or 10 minutes. Ah, well. Well, you're also not 5. Thank God my kids are still at the age where time is meaningless. Villages sit empty and lifeless. Grass pokes out of thatched roofs, and a tree sprouts from a threshold with only a glint of bone tangled in the roots to show that once this was a place of human habitation. The few travelers pass by without a glance. These sights are commonplace. Oh, God, that sounds awful. Maybe the Civ devs think New York City is too disgraceful now to be included. Honestly, this started with Civ 6. I feel like they changed it because Civ 1 to Civ 5, City 2 was always New York. And there was always a clearly defined list of what cities started. And now I feel like it's all randomized. My cousin is in Cleveland. Ah, there you go. Your cousin's happy too then. Oh, we got low happiness. Oh, Cleveland has low happiness. Cleveland has low happiness? I mean, then this game is very historically accurate. No offense to Max's cousin or anybody else watching from Cleveland. Oh, I'm gonna lurk for a bit. Good luck with your game. Yeah, thank you, Paisley. Always good to see. I appreciate a good lurk. Thanks for chatting for a bit. Have a good one while you lurk. What are we gonna pick here? Gain 1 migrant when a city is infected, but negative 25% growth rate in cities. Plus 2 food in towns, but negative 15 healing on all units. I mean, what if we just don't take one? Yeah. Gotta take one. Well, we're actually getting tons of money, so we'll do healing cults. We can afford the loss of money. Oof. I actually got lucky on that count. I do have some picky eaters, but most of my older kids are handy in the kitchen. Oh, nice. And will cook themselves some pretty wholesome meals. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, my daughter has recently gotten into making her and her younger brother lunch for school. I don't know why my daughter thinks a pre-made lunch is better than the school lunch. I was all about the school lunch when I was a kid. Mainly because that's what I had. My parents didn't have the time to make me lunch. But she's all about it. And sometimes she moans and wants my wife to make her lunch, but mainly she'll do it. So she's pretty handy in that regard. I'm not American, and I even know enough to go, who the F cares about Cleveland? Yeah, DeWolfie, see, exactly. It's, Oh, what is the nickname? Oh, I forget what it is. There's like a special nickname for it. Can't remember what, though. All right, let's get ourselves a specialist here. Yeah, let's do this one, get ourselves some additional culture. Oh yeah, let's get this going right here where we have the Parthenon. Sometimes I wish I was 5. Yeah, same. Same. A lot of problems solved. A lot of problems are solved for you when you're 5. I mean, someone being in Cleveland doesn't necessarily mean they'll be excited about it, yeah. I should point out, I do have nothing against Cleveland. Other than the fact that I wish this was New York. I guess we'll have to keep going up that way. Ah, the age of antiquity will soon come to an end. The antiquity age is drawing to a close. From this point forward, the age only progresses when you select next turn. No other effects will influence its advance. Reflect on the remaining opportunities and ready your civilization for the dawn of a new era. Oh, okay, yeah. I know about that. Ah, we got a migrant. Well, actually, yeah, go down to Cleveland. Hey, MN Runner! Hello, hello! What's up, my friend? I have been okay with Crisis going the way OG legacy paths. Yeah, so far. Well, this is my first encounter with the Crisis system in the Test of Time update. So I don't know if yet how much it's changed since I'm just getting to it. Have there been any changes with the new update? Wait, we can build more than one lighthouse? Oh, I don't think the lighthouse finished. Oh yeah, Cleveland needs something. So, +3 happiness, +6 happiness in any other city. Goes to production to the capital, +4 production in any other city. Oh, wait. Yeah, but we can't put any of these. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Oh, but we can do this little guy. There we go. I'm really looking forward to when all my kids are 5 and older so they can handle more than fighting with toys. But I know me and my wife will miss them being little. Yeah. It kind of is like that. My daughter is 8 and my son is now 6. And yeah, my son is now getting to the point where he still has like that little kid voice, or like he pronounces his R's like W's, but he's starting to get to the point where he's going to grow out of it. And I'm kind of like, oh, I'm going to miss that. My ex is from Ohio. It sounds like a rougher place than I would have expected. And I grew up in New Orleans. Oh, man. Mistake by the Lake. That's the name. That's the name. Oh, Cleveland. Who knew this was going to become the Cleveland bashing stream? I didn't intend for it to, and I totally created that. But yep, that is the name, Mistake by the Lake. We definitely can use more military. I've kind of been sleeping on that. Oh, all right. Why don't you go back to automated expansion? Ooh, what are we gonna do? At least take out one. Oh, I can finally start befriending these people. I gotta remember to do that. It was the opposite. We had to bring our lunch since it was cheaper than the school lunches. Oh, interesting. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we can grow. Yeah, let's grow down. Well, yeah, let's get this place right here, actually. And then, yeah, let's complete... Oh, well, it won't be within the era, so we won't get the actual... No, but we'll do it. We'll get the bonus to ranged units. What it... Yeah, what's happening with the lighthouse thing? Let's have you sleep a little bit. For some reason, the wealthiest country struggles with providing school lunches. Yeah. I've heard about a surprising amount of mafia activity in Ohio. Huh, interesting. Okay. Mughals represent, yeah. A mafia that hates Americans runs the country and Ohio. But they're going to lose badly. Oh, one hopes. One certainly hopes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can stay there. Oh, wait. Let's go meet up this guy. School lunches should be free. They absolutely should. It's just, you know, so crazy that it has to be a struggle in America. School lunches for kids. Oh, wait, yeah, we don't have... Okay. I feel like the UI for this makes me think I have a promotion. All right, let's deploy. Goodbye. All right. Yeah, and you just stay there. Actually, no, let's just have you pack back up. Alrighty, right? So we only got about, what, 5 turns left before the end of the era? That works too, I guess. Wait, what does? Oh, here's the migrant. Yeah, so join this town, resettle here. Yeah, why can't I get that resource? Well, that's a city resource. Let's go this way, because if we can get the cotton, we can put this here in Cleveland. Yeah, it's state by state, so it matters where you live. For example, I live in Texas, where they hate children, at least after they're born. Yeah, this is very true. This is very true. They supposedly love the unborn. Once you're born, you're on your own. Oh, yeah, okay, so we did that. Let's start befriending that city-state before Ada takes more of our influence. And so that these guys stop attacking us. We can hold on to some boats. The lumber mill. Oh, yeah. Yep. Let's go entertainment. Oh, nice. They let us finish healing. That was very nice of them. Let's get our archer out there. Although we do have some more people coming this way. Yeah, let's deploy. You stay frosty. And you go finish these guys off. Excellent. I don't know how Mom could have managed it if school lunches wasn't free. I bet I would have had days where I just had to watch others eat. Yeah. Yeah, looking back too, like I always had to make sure I got money from my parents before I left for the day. And it's just like... Now it's like a wild thing to think of. Luckily here in New York City, school lunches are free. So I never have to like make, like, I think looking back too, it's like my parents always had to make sure they had cash on them, which I guess at that time period wasn't as big of a thing, but like now, like I never have cash on me. Like if I had to do that now, my kids probably wouldn't eat lunch half the week. Mainly because I would just forget to have cash on me. Alright. Heal yourselves. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But of course, that other boat on the horizon. Well, we got, you know, we got tons of money. I need to... God, yeah, I can't. Also, fun fact, the free school lunch program was originally started by the Black Panthers. Yes, I know, actually. I had to do a lot of research on the Black Panthers for a play I had written. And yeah, that was one of their big programs. Did I lose open borders? Let's get a research collaboration with them, too. Where are you from, Wolfie? Sweden. Yeah, where school lunches are free, yeah. Texas has this reputation that they're rednecks who don't like anyone, but that's not true. Our state government bends over backwards to Islamic and Indian migrants. Abba drinks their bathwater. Yeah, I mean, any like, what do you call it? What's the word I'm trying to think of? Like any stereotype of any like people or place just never ends up being truly true. There's never like a true characteristic of any one group of people. At least that's what I've found in life. I wouldn't expect Swedes to have to worry about watching others eat, to be honest, but poverty is a worldwide phenomenon. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we got that boat, but it's pretty much going to be at the cost of this one. Most Texas boomers would sooner sell their house to them than their own kids. Pretty crappy people, but in a way, no one outside of white Texas really knows. Yeah, I mean, I guess the other thing is, I don't know that much about Texas. Like, I only know as being truly an outsider. I don't really have any family from there. I've never lived there. I have visited, but I know enough about living in a big city You don't truly know a place just by visiting it once or twice. Do we want 3 production or 3 food and 2 production? We probably want the 3 food and 2 production. God, we got a lot of gold. We got to build stuff. Although we're gonna lose stuff in the age transition, so it might not be the time to do it. Oh, cool. What's the play? Well, I was it's about when there's a prominent group of Black Panthers who took up residency in Algeria, and so I did some research on that and wrote up something on it. I found most stereotypes to be at least partially truthful. Well then you didn't dig deep enough. Yeah, I kind of want to leave the empty spot in the amphitheater open. I don't necessarily want to put a blacksmith there. So let's put the blacksmith down here. Yeah, we can't put anything there. Yeah, automate yourself again. I don't want to have to do things for you. There are good people in Texas, but in my experience of living here most of my life, the state government sucks. And I served in the Texas National Guard, so I saw it from the inside. Yeah. I'll just say that Texas has the most diverse major cities in the whole country. Texas boomers are very brainwashed. Most of their don't mess with Texas crap is just about their assets, not their kids. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like going to what we were talking about the other night, too. Like, a people and its government are always two different things. So, same goes for states. Alright, let's see if this boat can get away and survive. Can we purchase another boat to put there? Yes, we can. Alright, now let's build up... Oh, wait, that's right. I wasn't going to, though, because, yeah, we only have, like, 2 turns left. We're gonna lose something. Stereotypes were born from the contradictions rising from cultural exchange. No, stereotypes are born from people making an observation and attributing one or a few people's actions to an entire group or race of people. That's usually where stereotypes are born from. I see one person or maybe 3 people do something, and I say, well, because I am not a part of that group, and I see them as a hive mind, all of the people of that group must be like that. And then a stereotype is born. Not seeing much New York. I know. I know. We got Cleveland instead of New York. And then I went on a totally unhinged Cleveland bashing rant. Which I regret. Apologies to Cleveland. There we go, finally. For us EU folks, a stereotypical American are basically a Texan boomer. Yeah, I know. It is funny, whenever you see people like, you know, you're like, oh, do an impression of an American. They always put on, like, the pseudo-Texan accent. So I feel like for most Europeans, the impression of an American is a Texan. The survivors cluster, their eyes filled with memories of what has been lost, but also what remains. Empty lands demand new owners. and fallow fields, new plowings. From the ashes of this land will rise a new birth, and the plague's memories will fade in time like dreams. Ooh. All right. All right, we are about to get hit by ads. We're at the 2-hour mark. So we do have to pay homage to the gods of ads here so that we don't have to watch ads during gameplay. So we're going to take a quick 90-second break, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. Let's see, what did I miss? What did I miss? Yeah, I'd agree to Wolfie. They've been in charge for decades. The kids are dumping that ideology fast. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean there, yeah. Nobody serious in 2026 says everyone born within the borders of Poland behaves like that. Wait, nobody serious in 2026 says everyone born within the borders of Poland behaves like that. I see what you mean, like the Polish stereotypes. Yeah, well, kind of like, that kind of goes against the point you were saying, right? Like, yeah, they're not true. Apologies for Ham's jealousy, Cleveland. Yeah, I know. Apologies, Cleveland. Your leader will still treat you as if you were one of his own. Yeah, Maximilian is mainly a storytelling shorthand by now, and those who actually believe the stereotypes are extremely insular. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, stereotypes are born through cultural exchange and the contradiction of one's own culture compared to the other culture. They are a natural phenomenon. All Scots are stingy, pure fun. Yeah, that's not where stereotypes are born from, though. If you don't really believe it and act upon it as a predetermined outcome. Yeah, but the problem is people do believe it. That's where they were born from, those stereotypes. And no, stereotypes are not born from cultural exchange. On the contrary, cultural exchange eliminates stereotypes. When you actually get to know somebody and learn about them, the stereotypes you had about them start to disintegrate. That's what actually happens with stereotypes. The stereotypes aren't born. You don't create a stereotype from learning more about somebody. Stereotypes are born out of not knowing enough about somebody. In a time of post-World War II constant domestic propaganda, though, you'd be surprised at how engineered people became. Yeah. I would say especially at that time, but we're seeing it happen today as well, unfortunately. All right. Are we going to become the Normans or Spain? No, we are going to continue as America. That's what we've waited for in the Test of Time update, to stay as the same Civ. So we're going to continue. Oh, we can change our memento. What else do we have here? Plus 200 gold per age at the start of an age. So we can get an attribute point from all these other things. Start with 1 extra societal policy slot. Plus 50 for every 100 tiles explored by your units. I wonder if we change this one, if we lose an economic attribute point. Plus 50 reduction in commander recovery time. Plus 2 site. Yeah. Plus 400 for every settlement returned in a peace deal. Considering how much influence Ada Lovelace is costing us, we're going to keep the bifocals, and I want my economic attribute point. All right. To be fair, not everyone who lives in a place lives there willingly, and their own personal experiences can color their impression of the whole place. I'd move from Texas if I could, but that's not really a possibility right now. My own grievances definitely color things. Yeah, that's true. Whenever somebody's like, well, just move. Like, yeah, that's not always an option. Oh, whoops, I forgot. No, continue. That's what we want. All right, so get back. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, go get that guy. You get them as well. I disagree, because the stereotype is born through exchanges. If I don't know about the existence of German people, I cannot possibly create a stereotype for them. If I have some information... I mean, you can know about the existence of a group of people without ever meeting them. I'm sure there are many groups of people that exist in the world right now that you know about, that you've never actually met. Wait, what did I just click? I thought I was going to the next... Oh, yeah. Okay, the exploration age has begun. The world wakes. Where once the settled empire stood as fortresses in a wild frontier, now there are networks of roads and towns. Where once the secrets of writing and metalworking were jealously guarded in walled cities, now all have the means to power. The world wakes and reaches out. All right. Aw, look at our new looking city. Plus, I grew up in a pretty bougie area, so my experience of Texas isn't the same as someone from the rural parts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Even somebody's own experience within a place is vastly different. Exactly, yeah. The EU experiment, open borders, free movement, and free exchange of goods have been great. Yeah, that's true. And city to city can be really different experiences, like between Dallas, Austin, and Houston. Yeah, this is true. From what I've I've been to Austin, and I know enough that it is a very different place than the rest of Texas. Gain 2 merchants for free. We're definitely taking that one. Gain 2 settlers for free, because we now can build 3 more settlements. We'll do that. And start with the extra societal policy slot, because we are getting a boost to influence already. Ooh, what a bunch of bonuses. Damn. Okay. Let's build the bazaar, because we need some gold locations. We'll build it out this way. Ooh, we lost a lot of resources. I need to upgrade one of these settlements to a city. We need another city. All right, cartography. Astronomy or machinery? Well, how are we doing here? Ooh, we are falling behind in science. So let's do astronomy. I focused... I don't know what I focused on for looking at that. We don't necessarily need an extra settlement limit right now. So we'll do economics. Okay. So we get 3 active policies. We'll get the gold rush. We'll do +2 food, +2 happiness. Oh, Baltimore, okay. Then I can piece the puzzle together and say that Germans wear socks and sandals, or Germans have a tendency to conquer the world. Germans wear socks and sandals? Okay. And size matters. Texas is bigger than some EU countries. I imagine some states in the Northeast may be a little more homogeneous. Yeah. Well, true. But a lot of the states in the Northeast are more densely populated. Like, for instance, you look at New Jersey. New Jersey, land mass-wise, is tiny compared to states like Texas. But New Jersey is the most densely populated state in the country. So there's a lot of population. So I think you really need to more look at total population. Yes, the other continents lack this. North America and Southeast Asia, Oceania are full of super countries like US, Canada, China, Australia, the size of continents. So freedom movement is already established there domestically or through bilateral agreements. Africa does lack this freedom, though. I don't see them getting it anytime soon. Also South America. Brazil is also a super country of its own. And all it could need is bilateral agreement. Yeah. Basically, white Texas has a pretty uniform and growing grievance that no one voted for it. Like most white America, it's become a larger consensus as more people are radicalized. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying there. Kind of the contingent of like the white Christian American and the grievances that you see being different from that of the rest of the population. Stereotypes are like pseudoscience. Just because someone can make a claim based on observation or secondhand info doesn't mean it holds up to scrutiny and rigorous review. Yeah, exactly. It's like I see 3 people doing something, and so therefore all people do it. Stereotypes are great for comedy, as I said before. Nobody serious in the 21st century truly believes that if you are born within the borders of a sovereign nation, you will beyond doubt act likewise. Yeah, but you said they're born from cultural exchange, so in a way you're saying that there is some truth to it. That by knowing more about someone and their culture, it somehow creates the stereotype, which implies that there's some truth to it. But the actual objective truth is there is no truth to stereotypes. That's why it's a stereotype. Yeah, but nation-to-nation exchange is not quite the same as internal movement. I can, in practice, drive to Paris, to Prague, and back without anyone checking for a visa. Yeah. My point is that North Americans could do the same bilaterally between Canada and the US, because they are indeed the size of a continent. The fact that we have 30-plus countries to agree is massive. Well, you got to think the United States was born out of there being the states were individual countries, which is why they're called states. So the European Union, in essence, is kind of what the U.S. federal government is here. I think that's one thing people not from the U.S. don't fully grasp is just how second nature it is to Americans, how much our individual states are more individual. We don't think of it as individual countries, but the way to they would equate more to the individual states of the European Union than anything else, and that's kind of how we think about each other. Like, there are many people in the like, if you're from California, you first consider yourself Californian. If you're from Texas, you first consider yourself Texan. If you're from New York, you first consider yourself a New Yorker, things like that. All right, let's get this going. You'll stay there for now. You go back in there. All right, this cog is good, so let's start moving around, see who we find. Ooh, yeah, you know, so we're stuck in here because Ada Lovelace is never going to give us open borders. I wonder what our military power is compared to hers. There's no way to really see it, right? Oh yeah, I got a point too. I gotta... Like, what does she have going on here? She's got a lot of catapults. Alright, what do we got? So we go +1 golden resources in towns, or +2 in towns and distant lands. +10 gold per age on every alliance yet. Well, we don't have any right now, so let's do this. Let's just keep this guy here. That'll be kind of a defensive unit. And you go back in there. Why do we keep losing? I guess we got to keep doing this, huh? Oh boy, there's a bunch of chat that's happened here. There's a stereotype that the Irish eat a lot of potatoes, and indeed they do eat a lot of potatoes. Do they, though? Like, what is... That's what I'm talking about. What is even your reference for that? Like, what is the research backing that compared to everybody else in the world? Like, there isn't. Part of why a lot of that is growing in the white population is because Trump sold a populism to win votes and didn't deliver, so now people are demanding what he promised and more. Yeah. I mean, typical Trump, everything he promised, he's not only not delivered, but actively doing the opposite of it. All right, what do we got here? Feudal monarchy, 20% food for 10 turns, 30% production towards training cavalry and naval units. That's not so bad. Plutocracy, might take that. Gold and production towards overbuilding. Theocracy. Honestly, we could use the boost in culture, but we're going for an economic win in this one. Let's go for plutocracy. And considering our current political climate, I don't think you can say no one seriously believes stereotypes. Yeah, exactly. Like, we had a full fascist movement spring up based on false stereotypes. Yeah, excellent point. Excellent point. And, like, to say, I'm going to repeat the stereotype because nobody really believes it, like, yeah, that's not true. People do believe it. Could trade with Birmingham. I keep hoping that if I trade with her, she'll like me more. Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe we'll have this person trade with Havana. All right, and here's our settler. So, yeah, why don't we go over here? And you can go out that way. And then we have one more settlement. So we have one person going there. Have you go up that way. And then you'll go with them. Let's get ourselves Courser here. Oh, no. Oh, good, yeah. No, I don't. I just want to purchase it. Odd, we got a cog over here. Nice. The problem is that there's a bit portion of people that take the word of a New York businessman as equal to the gospel. If anyone else said we wouldn't have the same gravitas among these cycles. Yeah. Also, we don't really need to repeat stereotypes. Because the thing is, it doesn't matter if somebody else has said them. When you repeat them, it's just as offensive. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. Just because you think others don't believe them doesn't mean they're any less offensive. Countries with a stronger national federal government. Aside from broad historical knowledge, the potato blight in Ireland 1847, there have been countless of papers trying to explain the height imbalance between Irishmen and Englishmen during the Victorian era. They found out that the Irish diet, mostly potato-based, gave more nutrients per portion the wheat-based English diet. But sure, keep disagreeing with my finer points. Oh my god, Max, I'm not doing it tonight, man. I'm not letting you monopolize the stream over some BS that we're gonna sit here and debate whether stereotypes are true. And that some Somebody claimed in the Victorian era that the Irish ate more potatoes. So all Irish in 2026 eat more potatoes. Like, it's just nonsense, my friend, and I'm not doing it. And I kind of get, I'll be honest with you, man, I kind of get annoyed at how you come in here and try to monopolize chat over some truly offensive stuff. Like the comment you just repeated about Haitians, which I kind of want to delete from the chat. Like, just give it, just stop, my friend. It's outrageous that we're actually going to sit here and have a debate that stereotypes are true. And I'm going to sit here and have to argue that stereotypes aren't true. And then you're going to tell me, go ahead and keep disputing my finer points. You're right. I'm not going to dispute your finer points. Please don't repeat any more stereotypes on the chat. And we'll just leave it at that. Hey, first round, hello, welcome. What are some good mods for the game? You know, we were just talking about that before. I generally don't use mods very much, and I don't just mean in Civ 7. I mean like in games in general. And I was saying, like, I need to explore some of the mods a little more. So, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what some of the good mods, for the game are. I tend to want more like a total conversion mod if I'm going to use one. Yeah, people take issue with stereotypes because no one likes people punched down. Yeah. I quoted what Trump said and said that a big portion of the people believed it because it came from his mouth, but somehow you took exception to that. Yeah, like you repeated it. You repeated some racist BS that somebody else said. Just because somebody else said it doesn't make it okay to repeat, my friend. I'm not going to have a back and forth on it, my guy. Just don't do it. That's all that really needs to be said about it. Kind of reluctant to use mods. Want to have the game to stand on its own merits in a way. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel generally about mods. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to come off as like anti-mod or anything like that, because sometimes they are fun to do. But for my regular gameplay, yeah, I tend not to use them. How am I supposed to argue against something if I cannot mention it? Because I'm telling you not to argue it, my friend. My guy, give it up. I'm telling you right now, just end it. That's it. All right. I do need to turn one of these guys into a city. Let's take a look at that. So clearly, Philadelphia would be a good candidate here. It's my second biggest. We have the money. Let's do it. This action will permanently upgrade your town to a city. City has increased production and increases the cost of non-workhouse buildings across your empire by 10%. Let's do it. And let's have them build a bazaar, because we need that. Oh, it got rid of all of our legacies. Okay, we need to track some more here. Would you consider doing a mod run on stream? I have seen some cool looking total conversion mods. Yeah, I mean, I've never thought about it with Civ 7 just because we do Civ 7 on this variety day. But I have done some mod runs for Victoria 3. Usually when we finish a run in Victoria 3 and there's a new update coming out and we don't have enough time to finish another full run, I'll do like some mod runs. I haven't done one for Civ 7 though. All right, so assign 45 resources. Score 800 GDP by unloading treasure convoys. First, start a trade route with every leader. Let's track it. We'll see. Unload a treasure convoy with at least 10 cargo. Okay. We'll try it. $16 settlements now. We're not going to be able to do that. We're not going to do a lot of conquering this one, so... Complete... No. Have 7 universities. We could do that. Make 50,000 worth of purchases this age. We might try to do that. Alright, so I haven't added a lot. Have 2 wonders of grant innovation, maybe. Alright, we'll start with that. We were discussing people with certain gravitas repeating stereotypes, and I said, oh yeah, your president's saying that, but you're angry with me giving an example. Yeah, thank you, DeWolfie. Maximilian, take a breather. Seriously. Learn to pick your battles. Oh, you meant Vic 3. Yeah, so I do some mod runs. I have a playlist on YouTube for all the Victoria 3 mod runs that I've done. So I've done one with Morganrote, did one with the Australia New Zealand flavor pack. So there's a few. Yeah, so you can check that one. This is why I can't talk with liberals. They live in an echo chamber and cannot have a civil disagreement when something contradicts their predetermined outcome. I don't think I will discuss more. Well, that's what I've been asking you to do, my friend. It's kind of the last time I'm asking it. So either like engage in the stream or just move on. Do you ever play Hearts of Iron 4? I don't play Hearts of Iron 4 too much. I do have a 2-episode series where basically I did a blind run of Hearts of Iron 4 because I never really played it. And so I decided, hey, why not have the first time I really play it be on stream? So I did that. But that's about it. So I don't play it too much. But I would like to go back at some point. It is a fun game. But I would say it's the Paradox game I have the least amount of playtime in. All right, let's get a stone cutter here. Let's get some oh, now we can put some in Pittsburgh. So we can put the other camels here. Right? No? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. What is this? What? Thank you. Okay. What am I not clicking properly? And then training units. And we'll do that. Probably the most inevitable rise of culture, populism came from Israel and Gaza. They ended the liberal world order by repeating the World War II ultimate sin. So one group that shouldn't. Yeah, wow. Yet to be seen how that ends. Oh, cool. I'll check them out. I do want to see what Morganroad looks like. Yeah, Morganroad is a ton of fun. Now, I think I did Morganroad, I forget which one, if it was before National Awakening or before Iberian Twilight, so it doesn't have a lot of the new mechanics, but again, like we were saying yesterday, Morganroad adds so much unique stuff that... Oh, that it might still be the same. What happened to the city-state here? Did someone destroy it? Is that why we're not getting any more attacks from them? Somebody destroyed that city-state? Alright, well, let's have you move back in here. Alright. You go this way. Yeah, so we're gonna have these two coursers follow them, so you come back over here. And then this catapult, heal yourself up. Oh. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. And let's send this guy back out this way. Hypocrisy is stratospheric, pretty much unraveled any remaining support for multicultural apology politics by the West. Yeah, there's truly some horrendous stuff happening in world politics right now. It is kind of a... It does kind of seem like we're reaching a breaking point of some kind. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nobody's their suzerain right now. Interesting, but we don't... How much influence would we need? 340. Okay. Some mods feel like 8 DLCs for free with the amount of mechanics and narrative content you get. Yeah, it is quite amazing how much some people can pack into mods, considering, you know, like, clearly the mods are free. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let's pack the swordman back in. You know what we're gonna do? Will you allow us to improve trade relations? Hey, look at that. Okay. Ada's starting to come around. Alright, you come back down this way. Yeah, so we're heading over here. And you go that way too. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so these guys are going to feel some pain when they reach the open sea. Well, they can take a little bit of damage. Yeah, this guy's feeling it too. If we go out here, it'll be 3 more turns. We'll probably have to head back after that. So CivVII is more like you can evolve to similar civilizations now, like from ancient Romans to Byzantines, not Mongols. Yeah, yeah. So you basically can take a civ from the beginning of time and just kind of tell their story all throughout history, which is new because to Civ 7, because before you would take one civ and then you would just kind of like change that civ to whatever matched that era. And let's get a stone cutter in here. And why does it bring this up if I don't have anything to place? Ada's warming up to the cuts. That's right. Are we finally going to make a turn here? Although now... a trade civ. Alright. So you get back into the walls here and then rest yourself, or you wreck yourself. You chill out in Pittsburgh. You keep following Settler up. Yeah, you're gonna have to come back. Alright. Oh, I might have sent this one out too far. No.
In an enchanted world,
Oh, Mount
the
Fuji.
sun bumps her head on Fuji's peak.
Well, very nice. Oh, hey, Pudu Wonton. Thank you, thank you. For the, oh, wait. Thank you for the, oh, the... Why is my app here messing up? Let me go over here. Thank you for the community gift sub. Apologies. OBS was not displaying it properly. I had to go to the Twitch feed here. Yeah, Pudu Wonton, thank you very much for the community gift sub. Very, very much appreciated. I can't see who it went to, but thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Yeah, Morgan wrote in Hail Columbia. Looks like they give people full DLCs from what I've heard and seen. Yeah, they absolutely could. They absolutely could. And actually, what's funny about that is in the latest update, the Great Wave, they used some of Morgan. What is it they used for Morgan wrote? I think it's some of the Japanese character like 3D art. They licensed the stuff that Morganrow created for the DLC, which is kind of cool. My biggest concern is it goes from rational to rabid. The more the people who had to endure the post-World War II order and pay for it are pushed, the more brutal their revenge will be. Yeah. Well, I think the further away we're getting from that generation, the more people are forgetting it. It kind of seems like. I have tendency to enjoy city building aspect more in war-themed games like Total War or Paradox games than in games dedicated to it. I know what you mean by that, yeah. Sometimes you can kind of think of like Victoria 3 as a city builder. If you really like zoom into the city, you can see things being built and everything, can see your city build up. Oh wow, we've got no buildings to build, which is fine. We actually should be building some more military here. And fine, I am installing Civ. Nice. We got to Wolfie, everybody. Welcome into the fold, my friend. It was inevitable. All right. You stay frosty there. Oh, now we can have people fortify positions. Let's put you on the border here and fortify. You come back here. Zionism gained prominence because of the Holocaust, so all the refugees that ended up in the Middle East decided to create their own ethno-state with nuclear weapons to avoid being hunted down. You know, you made it as a modder when the devs use your content or ideas. I know, right? Isn't that really cool? They use one other person's. When there's a modder who's... I didn't recognize their mod, but then again, I'm not well versed in mods. But this person, she made like Japanese clothing in the game, and so they licensed some of her clothing designs for the game. So there was content from 2 modders that they used, which is kind of cool. Although there's pushback in the US. Neither party seriously re-examining their relations with Israel. There's more fertile ground in Europe because politicians actually re-examining their relation, yeah. CivVII, though... Oh, because it's the one you got. Yeah, hey, CivVII is still great. People still stream CivVII. It's still like a very highly played iteration of the game. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. So we were going to create a city right here. Maybe that is too far. We could do it right here. And then do a city like right here. Yeah, maybe I did this a little wrong. Okay. So you go over here. And you... So we're going to put one there. Yeah, and then you go here. There we go. Alright. Back in safe waters. And now you're going to have to go back home. Oh, great. We have this guy down here. Oof. Our ship made it. We didn't lose the ship. I love that. I get that if the ship is in ocean, it's going to lose hit points. But I love that the ship is somehow on fire. Because it was in waters it couldn't handle. CivVII is to the most my PC can handle. It turns on fire, rendering the Civ 6 3D characters. Hey, that's GeForce Now. GeForce Now is your friend. You can use it for free. We're gonna do the production one right now. We're pretty good on money right now. In fact, I really need to be spending more. The one aspect of this game I still have not gotten used to that's unique to Civ 7 is this idea that, like, towns don't have production, really. Their production turns into gold. So you have to continuously purchase the buildings there. I still am not fully used to that. Let's take oratory. Get our influence up. Ah, come on. I was curious how they would handle incorporating mod content in official releases. It's cool that they license it. Some companies would just take it. Yeah, yeah. They license it, and then, like, in the dev diaries, they're very, very upfront. Actually, yeah, so they license it, and then in the dev diaries where they announced it, they actually gave part of the dev diary to the modder to write about their content and all of that, which I thought was really cool. So the modders kind of get to speak for themselves in the official dev diary. I'm in the camp of get good gear, play old stuff kind of gamer. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I remember back in the day, I was just always found this really funny. When I bought an Xbox for the first time, I was looking at the games in the store, and there was a Tetris game for it, and I was like, oh man, I need Tetris. So I bought an Xbox. First game I bought for it was Tetris, because I just love Tetris. Yeah, I want to try Civ. I think I have 5 or 6. I need to get a new fan for my computer, though. Or some might explode. Oh, no. Shut down for critical overheating after an hour. The first time I played Viking 3 on high graphics. Oh, no. Yeah, to be honest, I see the mechanics of this iteration of Civ, and it just don't sell me. Yeah, you're not the only one. That's the issues they've kind of run into. I will say, though, this Test of Time update has been fantastic. And it feels a lot more like the Civ of old. With new stuff. Man, we do not have... You know, let's get another commander out there. Oh, yeah. You know, we need some boats out this way. And then let's build a stone cutter. I'm gonna put a sawmill right there. And add a courser to the list. All right, and now you fortify the location. Oh, what do you mean by GeForce Now? So there's a service from NVIDIA called GeForce Now, which is cloud gaming. And basically what happens is you they run the game on one of their computers, and then they stream the feed of the game to your computer. And so what's cool about it is you can have basically a potato of a computer and play the game, because as long as your computer can handle just streaming video, you can play any game. Well, not any game, I mean, whatever game that they have in their database, which is most games. And so it's really great. And the other thing that's cool about it is, like, it doesn't matter if a game is Windows only, you can play it on a Mac, because again, you're just streaming it. And they have a free version of the account that you can use. So you can try it out before you actually pay for higher levels of the account. And what is also cool is you don't buy games from them. You basically link your Steam library or your library from other services, and then you play the games through that. So yeah, just look up GeForce Now, GeForce, and you should give it a try. And try the free account, because then it won't blow, your computer won't blow up. All right, guys, here we go. Am I finally gonna get it? There it is. We finally got New York. There we go. New York. Oh my God. Finally. New York is kind of in a similar place to where Philadelphia really is from it. Look at that. Not Washington, D.C. though. Ah, we finally got New York. Now let's make it one of the biggest cities in our land. Yeah, still get the sudden urge to play some good old Doom. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love going back to old ones. Tetris is the product of Soviet ingenuity. Yeah, there's actually a really great movie about it. The Tetris movie that goes all into that. It's a crazy, crazy story, the creation of Tetris. With the arrow keys for movement, it's meant to be played. Hell yeah. Yes, New York with the Wolfie. There we go. The good ending, exactly. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. Is the free account time limited, or can you use it as long as you want? I also need to see if the internet is good enough. Yeah, you do need a decent internet connection. I'll say you don't need crazy fast. You do need decent, and it is time limited. So basically, the free account, you can play a game for up to an hour. Now, the thing is, you can play for as long as you want within a day, but you have to play for an hour, save your game, and then disconnect from the service, and then get back in the queue to load back in. But you can load back in as many times as you want in the day. And that's kind of the benefit of the paid accounts. You get more time. But it works well. If you've seen any of my streams where I'm in the purple void, like I was last week, the game was running on GeForce Now. Because my laptop can run these games, and my laptop can stream, but it can't run the game and stream at the same time. So whenever I'm on my laptop and I'm in the purple void, the game is running on GeForce Now. All right, let's see. Oh, I see what's happening here. I thought we were being attacked from the sea. Oh, we can't even build units here. All right. Deploy the troops. All right, and you stay there. All right, so now, yeah, I don't want to put a city. I don't know. I feel like this city is so close. I kind of want to go further up. There's only going to be the one resource near it. Oh, you know, I didn't really pay attention, Eric. Well, if I go here, we have the possibility of scooping up these. So let's go up there. I much prefer the old school nerd vibe you've got going now for background. Oh, you mean my background here? Yeah. What's funny is a lot of this is like the toys I have for my kids. And when they finally stop playing with it, I just kind of grab it and put it here. Or actually, and sometimes some of this my daughter likes to decorate sometimes. Like I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but my daughter created me a YouTube play button out of Legos, which I thought was the cutest damn thing. So that kind of gets front and center right here. Alright. Ooh. Let's hope this guy's dead by the time this boat gets back. Let's bring you inside and you can... Oh, yeah, you know, I was mentioning earlier, like, oh, I miss how you would be able to bring ships into a city. I forgot, like an idiot. The city center of DC is not on the coast. That's extremely sweet. It is, right? She's the best. My little Cuts is the best. I love her. All right, what's happening? Oh yeah, that's right. They were cute. I was like, didn't I build another unit for this commander? All right, let's see what's going on here first. Ah, well, there we go. All right, so you can just go back to the city. You're gonna stay over there. Hey, look! Ada Lovelace is neutral on us. Can we do a research collaboration? Huh. Well, look at that. What about open borders? I pushed my luck too much. Now she doesn't like me again. Come on! Alright, well, let's keep that boat there. How much is the paid membership? I was actually thinking it might be cool to try streaming. There's no way I could with the hardware I have now. I wouldn't mind paying for the membership if it's not too much and the service quality is good. Investing in new hardware is prohibiting right now. Yeah, so I don't know how much it is monthly because you can pay for it in 6-month installments, and that's what I do. So the second tier membership is $50 for 6 months, and then the highest tier membership is $100 for 6 months. I do the highest tier one because just recently there's some games where you need the highest tier one to play certain games on it. So like EU5, you need the premium subscription in order to do it. But I will say, of all the things I spend money on and waste money on in my life, the $100 every 6 months I pay to GeForce Now so I can game on my laptop, I do not regret. Because it does work very well. There's been instances where I've run games like off of my phone's hotspot on GeForce Now. So it does work really well. But I do think it is one of those things where I think it is worth trying the free membership just to get a feel of the service and see if it's something you like. Because that's what I did at first. I just did the free service, and then eventually I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I love that YouTube button. That's really sweet. I know, right? I love that thing. YouTube Premium. Oh, yeah. No. GeForce Now is what we're talking about. Alright, you stay there.
Wealth circulates like blood. All parts partake.
I don't think there's anything we're going to switch up right now. Alright. To be fair, you could get very far with upper mid-price gear. It is kind of the gear that also has lasted me the longest, though it doesn't give you any bragging rights, as if anyone cared, yeah. But yeah, exactly, who cares about the bragging rights? Yeah, like, I have to say, my laptop is a MacBook Air M3. Where, I mean, when I bought it, the M3 was the current level of, you know, M chips or whatever. But now it's a couple generations old, and it still runs games very well. So, I mean, I get, like, if you're looking for a gaming machine, you're probably not going to buy a Mac, but you can buy something that's like a generation or two old and still get some good use out of it. All right. Stick Frosty there. You heal yourself. You go into the city and heal up. Yeah, not bad at all. Gonna check it out. Yeah, definitely do. Yeah, I usually build mid-range PCs every few years as I can. I play mostly older stuff, 2 years at least, so never really need the newest stuff. Yeah. Oof. Well, I think we are at our stopping point for the night, my friends. We got some good work done. So we got to the second age. So not bad. It took us about 2 episodes to get through the age. Good little barometer for how we're going. How are we doing in terms of... Wait, where is it? Where? What the hell? They moved some stuff. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. We're still a little far from the economic victory here. We're not the worst. But we still got some work to do. Because this is what I would like to go for. But we'll get there. We're getting there. We got time. We got time. All right, though. But that's going to be it for tonight. But we are going to do a raid. My friend Sneaky Spudworth is playing Transport Fever. Which one is it? Transport Fever 2. Okay. Yeah, he's playing that because Paradox is going to be making Transport Fever 3. Or I say that's why he's playing it. I don't know why he's playing it, but I do know he's excited for Paradox and Transport Fever 3. So we're gonna raid into him on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, this is gonna be a good night. But if you're on Twitch, stick around for the raid. But thank you for watching tonight, everybody. That's it for me for this week for streams. So next time I'm on will be on Tuesday morning. We'll do our regular Tuesday morning Victoria 3 run, as we usually do. Keep an eye out for tomorrow morning. I'm going to be releasing a new Vicky 3 tutorial video about political concessions and how you can get rid of them and manage them. So keep an eye out for that tomorrow. But yeah, thanks, Mauricio. Yeah, thank you for watching. Same to you, Hammy the Cuts. Oh, Hammy and the Cuts, excuse me. You have a good weekend. Yes, see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Max, J-Makers, DeWolfie, everybody else who's lurking and watching. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Remember, if you're on Twitch, stick around for the raid. Otherwise, have a good weekend, everybody. And as always, be awesome, my friends. I'll see you next time.